So anyway, I got to start over because this thing wasn't recording, so y'all don't know I'm starting over. But yeah, they starting early in the morning. I guess it's that car right there with the out of state tag, AM 1306164. But and a lot of people pointed out that the gang stalkers, they always have out of state tags from whatever city and state you're in, and they, you know, they and I know because they come being extra loud. And you see what you know. Well, obviously this is my apartment, so I can hear them coming up the steps, and they came out, and I could hear them when they got out of the car, talking loud, running their fucking mouths. I started to ignore them, but they came up, and like I said, so anyway, what I was saying before I noticed this shit wasn't recording, you know, I'm tell her, look, she comes out, she ain't even get dressed either. It's like, you know, the handler, the fool right there, the idiot in the red house coat. So their handler told them to come out. Look, it's like they must have called her and woke her up and come out with your dog, you know. Look, now she's running back inside because I'm pointing her out. You know, I told you these folks are idiots. You working for these people, and they got you doing stupid shit like this. At least she got a free apartment out of it. I give her that much credit. So anyway, but I got all my clothes. I put on my clothes. But and what I was saying was before I noticed that the phone wasn't recording. You know, I've been telling people, like I said, I forgot to make a video about it on these jobs, because sometimes I guess there are people, either they don't want to recruit, or either they haven't, or either they recruited and they still listen to me and talk to me. So I told them, just forget about them. That's what we've been told as youngsters. You know, it was funny because I think, not just a youngster, in my days when I first started, you know, noticing this, really noticing. I've been noticing it, but I didn't think back then I would take it and chalk it up to me just being, you know, on just on it, knowing what's going to be happening or whatever. I didn't realize it was them watching me and sending people to say things and like what I like. But okay, but like at September 11th, it really got, you know, it was more psychological. I guess that's because they got the more money to send more people and get more equipment and electronic equipment. So anyway, when I would tell them my ideas about helping other people, you can't save everybody. And so the irony is, now I started thinking about the words they would tell me when I was talking about other black people, but now I'm telling the ones who would come to me, you can't save them. They're evil, nasty, like the one that just came out. You can't save them. Don't try to save them, but don't let them take you out of yourself. Don't let you get yourself in trouble. You know, I was just saying, you know, if they're behind the counter and they got a look, and you could tell, because who has an attitude already? And, you know, don't think, well, you don't know what they've been through today. No. Don't argue with them. Don't try to reach out and touch someone. You know, talk to them, talk to their manager. Sounds like they coming back downstairs. And I guess they want to be on my video, my tape. But, yep. Retard number 2. So anyway, don't, you know, like I said, don't touch them. Don't reach out and touch someone. Don't argue with them. Just, you know, let them know you've been, you know, fucked up. I wouldn't say it like that, but like I said, if they don't want to, then talk to the manager. They don't want to, hey, call, you know, most of these things got, you know, franchises, got corporate headquarters. Hey, you know, these motherfuckers, trust me, they don't like that shit. Because when I told somebody else about it, just one, and I knew this person I was talking to was a gang stalker, so that's why I told him, I said, shit, I had one motherfuckers in the seafood department, one of the supermarkets, acting crazy, right? Just a little attitude and shit, being rude. So I called their headquarters, There's a reason to take. Oh, why would you do that? No, bitch, it ain't. It ain't. And I knew they was gonna say that. But you don't know what they. Then they tried to play it off. Well, maybe they'll give you some free food or something. About. Yeah, okay. So for some reason they want to do their nasty shit and get away with it. Like I said, if you gonna do it, you got to do it to the fullest. If you gonna be nasty, like motherfucker, I don't like you. We follow you around. We know what you do. Or yada yada yada. It don't matter if you don't do anything, but we just don't like you. We don't like you, bitch. I'd rather you do. I promise you, in God's eyes, you'll be much better off if you do that instead of being this hypocrite snake going around with this coat following people. I guarantee you your life would go much better, and your afterlife, if you just come out. Well, sure, we're going to be like, well, what did we do? And people like me going to be like, well, what did I do? Come on, tell me. You might got some people, what did I do? Crying and shit. But, the rest of us, okay, motherfucker, it's on. Bring it. Because I see how deep y'all are, so y'all never gonna stop. So it is what it is. So my point, and I used to tell these little dudes recently, you can't. And I was talking about everything. You can't, all list the motherfuckers getting shot by the cops, and you can't. These motherfuckers are shooting each other in Chicago's and city like that. This shit is, trust me, they know, some of them know where it's really coming from. It's not why it is. They're all together. A bunch of elite. Basically, they didn't got rid of racism for themselves. They just a bunch of elite motherfuckers, all races, basically kumbaya together, as a bunch of elites trying to get the rest of us out of here. And so it's like, don't worry if the motherfucker don't want to listen. Don't even if don't feel guilty or that another black person you can't save them. It's not me just trying to use their words against them like they do. It literally some said, don't just fuck it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your breath. They got the same information I do. The same whatever. They choose to be nasty and, I don't want to, you think you gonna tell us what to do. Bitch, ain't nobody trying to tell you nothing. If you don't, I tell you one time. But if you come back to me asking for something, you need money, da-da-da-da-da. Like I said, I'm gonna want to know naturally what the hell is wrong. Why do you keep having to come to me asking for money? And as a decent person, I'm going to try to fix that problem, not just giving you money. Even if I had the money, it would be wrong to give you money because, they going to end up with a needle sticking out their arm, OD'd or something, or whatever. I don't even care if they don't use it. Well, they don't use drugs still, but if you're in a situation where you constantly need money, you're going to end up doing some shit for the money. Especially since I'm finna cut you off, I'm not finna just keep giving you money. So I need to find out what the problem is, and we need to fix it ASAP. But if you, like I said, so I'm not falling for all this shit. Oh, you don't care. You left us behind. And they literally said this. Never look back. Yup, I'm never looking back. Matter of fact, you keep coming, I'm shooting a Scud missile behind me. You see what I'm saying? And making sure you can, not just not looking back, since you want to keep destroying everything and everybody else and destroy what's good and be it with you want your nastiness to infect everything. We got to disinfect y'all ass and remove the threat. So it's not just not looking back, y'all. It's like y'all don't even realize what's coming. You listening to these fools. People are getting tired of y'all. So you keep it up. I'm telling you, it's getting to that point. I'm not the only one. It's naturally people are. Maybe it's not naturally. Maybe, we are being told, and not by your cult members and your voice to skull, to just don't even worry about them. They're not telling me to shut up. You're like, you hearing voice? No. I'm just saying, when you get, natural feelings now something just says, you know what, don't even worry about this shit. Don't stress yourself. And I'm not stressed. I told you what I'm doing. One, a chance that we can prosecute these motherfuckers. So that's why I started making these tapes documenting from, like I said, in my life, what I've been through way before any of this shit, y'all. The Me Too movement, I've went through having to go to mandatory classes on harassment and this and that. So it's like, oh, all this shit is now making sense, in my regular life, not my military life, about workplace. Like I said, the guys, I never forget that briefing. The guy started off, what I'm finna tell you is not military laws. These are laws that apply to the rest of your life, whether you're on a job, whether you own a business. This is not, military. This is federal workplace laws. It's like, okay, way back in the day before all this shit. So, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When I say stuff, yeah, I know. I'm not going by, yeah, I know because I'm smarter. I'm going by shit I had to sit through. Mandatory shit you had to sit through. Not, I just think I'm smarter than I know. So that's why, because they'll send people, yeah, because I'm from New York. I know. I used to hang around white people. I dated a white person in my family. Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm saying. Because I hung out with white people or dated a white, what this and that. I'm going because it was fucking mandatory. We didn't want to be there in these fucking briefings because somebody couldn't keep their hand to themselves, even before we joined the military. But it just so happened, it happened like a year before. So now it's coming down on everybody, la-di-da to everybody, so everybody to cover their asses. So it won't be no more news reports of young recruits getting harassed. Or even a sergeant getting harassed by a male sergeant. Everybody has to get briefed, from the generals on down, admirals. Everybody is going through these fucking classes. Coast Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, everybody. All right, so no, this is not me. Oh, I'm smart. I know better. Cause I'm smart. I'm telling you what to do. No, bitch. We had to go through this shit. And otherwise, if you don't, because they gonna say, then you had to go through these, because basically it's so they can say, we told you, when they putting your ass out. And taking your money, taking your pay, because they gave you Order 15 or court martial, and they taking your, you had, Snoop, we told you, jokes. But it was just a joke, Sarge. Nope, it don't matter. She made a complaint. You just made your little E4. Whoop, now you're back to E3. You got to work your way back up again. You can't say you didn't know. That's what it was about, you dumb bitch. So anyway, you got the right one this time.